Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Meli. It is finally February, which means it is time for another February TBR jar situation. But first things first. To pick out the physical books that I'm going to read in the month of February. This is my second month doing this process, and I have to tell you that I failed on an epic level in January. And if you watch the January video, I picked out 3 books from my TBR jar, and those books were, the first one was The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, the second one was Fall into Temptation by Lucy Score, and then the third one was Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. I had full intentions on reading all of these books. Here's where it all went wrong. I decided to start the year off with reading The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. If you've seen any of my videos, any of my posts on social media, you'll know how that turned out for me. It was brutal and it was a terrible time, and I finished it. Definitely a 5-star for the way that it was written, -1,000 for the way that it left me feeling. It put me in the biggest book slump of my life, and I literally did not want to pick up a single book after I read that one. I was down bad for a long time. I sobbed uncontrollably for hours after I finished it. I still cry when I think about it or if I have to describe certain parts. So I ended up not picking up another book for the entire month until Onyx Storm came out, which I loved Onyx Storm, okay? Probably to me one of the best books of the entire series. Gave it 5 stars. I enjoyed the entire thing. I was here for the vibes. I loved the quest that we went on. I loved all the characters, everything that happened in that book. So excited for book 4, okay? Read that book in 2 days, and then that kind of got me going again. I was like, I am ready to dive in to reading again. That got me excited to read again. So while Rebecca Yarros' contemporary books might be something that's just not for me, I'm probably not going to pick up another one of those. Her fantasy or romantasy is, and so I'm still going to stick with those. That's why I only ended up reading one of the ones that I picked. We're going to pull 3 out. I already know that I'm reading Where Did You Go by Janine O'Reilly. That's like a given. I've already started that book. I'm already in the process of finishing The Path to Loving Him by Megan Quinn. I'm also reading Mel Robbins' The Let Them Theory right now. Love that book so far. It's like phenomenal, especially as a woman with anxiety. Let's go ahead and pull for the 3 books that I'm going to be reading for the month of February. Right off the top. Okay, book number 1. I'm always so scared. So scared because I'm such a mood reader. Okay, what should be the same books that I didn't read last month? Okay, we have The Spanish Love Deception. Okay, we can do that. It's not necessarily a book I've been excited to read, but it has been a book that's on my shelf, and that's the entire purpose. So this is The Spanish Love Deception. It's a wedding in Spain, an infuriating man, 3 days to convince her family she's actually in love. Okay, so it's a fake dating situation, and it looks like it's kind of like enemies to lovers-esque. We'll see, because it looks like they don't like each other, but they gotta like fake pretend that they're in a relationship. I'm down. Okay, number 2. I will say this is so much fun. Like, this makes picking books out because I'm so indecisive so much better, and I'm such a mood reader. Oh, okay. This is Forget Me Not by Julie Soto. This is a book I have been wanting to read. I have been looking at it, staring at it. I even put it in the pot for my monthly book club to choose for our March read. So it's fine if I read it beforehand. I'm the one who runs the book club, so at least I'll know what's happening. And at least I'll know if it's good, and I still have time to change it if I hate it. This is a great one. I'm actually very excited about this one. Okay, this one, I love this one just because of the cover. Like, the cover is what sold me on this one. I absolutely love One a Tatted Man. I just already know this is going to be good. And when I read this, I read that it's like, yeah, it's a wedding planner and her grumpy ex must work together to plan a celebrity event in this deliciously spicy and funny novel from fanfic sensation Julie Soto. So he's the florist and she's the wedding planner. I'm excited for this one. Okay, last one for February. Maybe I should dig for these. Maybe next month I'll like dig from the bottom, because I don't really remember. Oh shoot, I ripped it. I don't really remember if I put certain ones in certain ways or how I did it. Okay. Okay. And then the third and final one is Bloodguard. I am so excited to read this book. I actually got this book when I was in Las Vegas from a local bookstore there. So I have it here with me. I got this beautiful edition with the sprayed edges. I've heard phenomenal things about this book. I've heard like from multiple people that this book is fantastic. So I'm excited to read this one. It says, enter the arena, seize 2 weapons, now try to survive. Ooh, we've got some deadly trials going on. Okay, I am so excited about this, and look at how gorgeous this cover is. Okay, this is going to be a freaking fantastic month. I already feel so much better than I did last month. And then I went ahead and I put my Where Did You Go copy on top of here because I'm already reading this book. This book is definitely getting read this month. I absolutely love the Infatuated Faith series. More to come on that. That's it for February though. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for my ratings and reviews, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye friends.